I remember getting a Walkman when I was...
Don't age yourself, don't date yourself.
Okay, anyway, my first Walkman ever as a little kid, and I found a Wham cassette my parents had, and the Beach Boys. I would listen to Wham and the Beach Boys walking around the house with a Walkman.
For me, probably my piano lessons as a toddler. Learning like, you know, the most simple la 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 la, that stuff.
Before I hurt myself, it makes me ache. This heartbreak, I just can't take. There's no escape, hardcore metaphor. I just can't wait no more. You better come knock down my door. Before I hurt myself, it makes me ache. This heartbreak.
When I was a kid, my mom had a lot of Eurythmics and Peter Gabriel on the tape deck in the van, in the minivan. I remember that, a lot of that.
My parents, they listened to a lot of like hit radio, but my dad also had some LPs like Queen and Phil Collins, which yeah, I still love that stuff. When I was 13, I had my dad's youngest brother, so like the cool young hip uncle. He had a little studio set up in my grandma's basement. They had electronic drums and a bass guitar and a guitar and some MIDI keyboards, so I'd go down there every time I went to my grandma's house and just jam with him. And then I think on my 14th birthday he gave me the bass guitar for my birthday, and that was it. It was on from there.
Yeah. I first started doing music with piano lessons when I was like 3 years old or something, 3 or 4 years old, and was always singing along with it, and realized I was a better singer than piano player by far. So.
Yeah, I'm not really that technical. Well, when it comes to like production and engineering, then I kind of get in there, but just like playing bass guitar or drums, or I just kind of do it.
You're not?
No, I took guitar lessons in high school, but I already knew how to play some Nirvana songs, so I thought like I already knew how to play guitar.
You
and I
had
thought
it down.
yeah, I thought it was going to be like just an easy class. And then they tried to teach us all the theory, and I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, I didn't have a head for that.
Yeah, I almost failed that class because of that.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
big
a
time.
big part of the songwriting, is the production, and it's all one
the studio,
thing.
using our studio, all the synthesizers and everything. They're like the third member. The studio is like the third member of the band. Writing a song, it usually starts, I always have a lot of lyrics in my phone, in my little notes in my phone, or like on a pad of paper somewhere, but it takes Adam to kind of be fooling around in the studio, like starting with a beat usually and a bass line, and then it takes me to kind of like what he's doing and walk in and maybe like add something to it on a keyboard or like a vocal melody or something. Right? That's usually how it starts.
Yeah. And then it goes back and forth. Like I'll do a bass line and Sarah will be inspired and come in and do a melody or play a melody on the keyboard. And then that'll inspire me to do the next step. So it's sort of like ping pong for a while. And yeah, that's a lot of back and forth, bouncing off each other.
Inspiration, I guess, it's mostly from, it's mostly musical, right? I guess.
I think it's just,
I don't know.
I think it's everything.
Yeah, it's everything.
Like photography, architecture, fashion, just kind of other people.
But also just like kind of an inner need to like express something. But then whatever, the form that takes, the sound that takes, that expression is largely a product of our studio and our gear, all of our analog equipment and just our personal preferences, right? Tweaking sounds, get them just right.
Really try different things and test different sounds,
but
then usually when it's kick-started, then it just kind of goes into cruise control, and we just follow it. It already has, it's all mapped out.
Yeah.
And it's just, it almost feels like it's out of our power, and we're just following what's mapped out for us.
Keep trying anyway. Over the horizon. Over the Thank you. We're called New Look, just in case you didn't know that.